Have you ever had sex with more than one person in 24 hours? Have you ever seen a snuff film or watched someone truly die on film? Have you ever made out a check you knew would bounce? Have you ever urinated on anyone intentionally? Have you ever allowed anyone to pee on you? Have you ever been in a food fight? Have you ever stored your own shit in the freezer? Have you ever taken Valium? Have you ever sold any of your possessions to get drugs? Have you ever tried to plan an orgasm at the peak of a nitrous rush? Have you ever had sex while drunk? Have you ever had sex while high on pot? Have you ever had sex while tripping? Have you ever had sex while on coke? Have you ever foregone an orgasm because you were too drunk to get there? Have you ever been in an orgy? Have you ever participated in a game where everyone takes a drug or a placebo and you don't know who gets what until the drug takes effect? Have either of your parents ever walked in on you masturbating? Have you ever gone out on a date with someone of a different race or religion out of curiosity? Did you ever turn someone on by blowing in their ear or their neck? In other words, without touching them. Have you ever given a butt massage? Have you ever received a butt massage? Have you ever licked someone's already licked ice cream cone? Have you ever studied your naked body in a mirror? Have you ever touched tongues with someone of the same sex before the age of 10? Have you ever touched tongues with an immediate family member? Have you ever chewed someone else's gum? Have you ever had a close, intimate inspection of someone else's genitals? Did you ever play the game, if you show me, I'll show you, before you hit puberty? What about after? Have you ever acted out a soap opera movie or something you'd seen with your siblings, including kissing? Have you ever gagged while performing oral sex? Have you ever had someone else's finger inside your asshole? How about your own finger? Have you ever received oral sex and not reciprocated for any reason, though it was clear it was expected of you? Have you ever had anal sex? Have you ever swallowed semen? Have you ever rented a porno? Have you ever watched gay porn and enjoyed it? Do you think man on man is hot? Have you ever let an animal lick your skin to the point that it began to turn you on? Have you ever come on to your doctor? Have you ever tried to get it on with your therapist? Have you ever watched a lover in the shower spending a great deal of time soaping them up or in or about their private places? Have you ever lied to anyone about what you're going to do, what you do for a living to get them to the sack? Have you ever had sex outdoors? Have you ever performed oral sex in a locker room?